So this is my last reflection on Tampines Mines, and through this, I just want to um, say how, like, its relation to learning outcome 6 of the CAS profile and everything, and how it you should demonstrate engagement with issues of global significance. So obviously, we were working with mental illness patients, and this is obviously a very universal issue. It's like you find people with different disabilities and everything all over the world. But it was interesting to see its implications in Singapore itself, because in Singapore, like, Singapore is thought of to be this kind of like perfect place, and like with no real problems and everything. And personally, I had never seen someone with like illness, or heard of anyone like dealing with mental illnesses in Singapore. But really, it's almost like they're kind of expertly hidden, because like the people we work with were from some hate, like they were near Tampines and everything, in like a corner. Like it wasn't like very a publicized place. Not many people knew about them. I didn't know about them. I didn't know there were organizations like this in Singapore before I started this service and everything. And I think it's just important to acknowledge how this lack of awareness of the problem is by far one of the biggest reasons why mental illness is so stigmatized all over the country, and especially in Singapore, because compared to like the United States, where like it is a much more well-known issue, and there are accommodations being made so that they have jobs and they can be rehabilitated and they have help and they feel like they're living a normal life. Singapore a lot of the time doesn't have that, and there is evident discrimination in the workplace. Like I researched and everything, there's a lot of like discrimination against them, and people just don't know how to almost deal with them, like in say public or anything, because people in Singapore are already so conservative as it is, and already so unwilling to face and acknowledge anything out of the ordinary for them. I feel like it would be difficult for them to engage with people with mental disabilities in a way that is healthy for patients, because a lot of the time they can be very sensitive or insensitive as well, and a lot of the time they may change according to their moods and everything, and that's basically very like a very oscillating, they're very oscillating personalities, and yeah, I believe that this is a global issue as well as it is in Singapore. I think across the world, each country will have their own problems, their own situations, and relationships with mental illness, but I'm very sure that most of them are not good relationships. And that's why even small activities like in terms of like the whole world, like Tampines Mines, that's like helping young children understand how to build relationships with people with mental disabilities, and how to talk to them, engage with them, and just make sure they feel comfortable. I feel like it is so important in terms of the greater good almost, because our awareness will obviously be passed down to other people, and other people, and other people, and this like chain effect can be nothing but good for the mental disability community in Singapore and across the world.